Alright guys, so welcome back to another stream. In today's stream, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We're going to be doing sort of like back and forth talking about or podcast about the Yakuza series, not as a whole, but maybe just like Yakuza 0 mainly, maybe some Kiwami in there, maybe some other games if we ever get to it. But yeah, we're going to be doing a podcast on the Yakuza series with the one and only Rikantv as well as special guests whoever likes to join really. So, because you guys are welcome to join in on the discussion, even if it may be in chat or by voice, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, just getting ready here. So, just need a second here. So, yeah, let me just get ready for a second. Hey, how's it going, Herb? Thanks for joining the stream. Your support is good. I appreciate it. Thanks for the like as well. And also did forget to shout out Dosters who did follow earlier. So thanks for joining in. Your support is good. I appreciate it as well. Hmm. All right, I'm able to bring you in now. Okay. All right. So before we get started, I wanted to welcome in. I did welcome in Dosters, Herb, and now Hazmat Gaming. Thanks for joining in. Your support is good. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, you were last playing MLB The Show 24. So if you guys are interested in that content, make sure to follow him for that. And now, Rican, you are live, or people can now hear you from my stream now.
Everybody, my name is Reek, and you know who I am. If you don't, now you do. I am so excited for today. We've been planning this for a while, and I am so hyped to talk about possibly one of the greatest games ever created, ever. I'm so
Yes.
hyped.
Am I able to show the banner that or sort of thumbnail that I made?
Oh my god,
And
yes.
because I put it before stream, I put it as like the main screen sort of instead of like the gameplay. So I'll have that just over there.
Of course, of course, of course.
All right. So for those who do not know, I sort of have this talks and discussion Yakuza Zero, maybe Yakuza Kiwami for today's podcast slash discussion. So yeah, as you can see here, I mean, Rican, I would like you to explain because I really liked how you explained it, how on my face I'm over Kiryu and how your face is over Majin.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll explain it now, and then if you want me to explain it again when I get live on Twitch, I'll explain it there too. But
Yes.
so when he made the thumbnail, I was on Kiryu and he was on Majima, but I thought it should be flipped because you know you are very stoic, you're very calm, you're very easygoing and approachable to talk to, right? Just like Kiryu. Me, on the other hand, I'm pretty out there, outlandish, wild, crazy. I scream, I make stupid noises, and I do dumb things, just like Majima. So
Yeah.
I thought it'd be perfect if I was Majima and if you were Kiryu. I think the personalities fit better, right? In a Western or I don't know, in a North America way, I guess, if that's the right even way to explain that.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, we both should have been Mr. Libido.
Mr. Levito is in my chat or the emote. So
We both should have been Mr. Libido, honestly. Like, I mean, look at him. He's the goat. Honestly, he's the reason why we're here. It's Mr. Libido.
yeah.
Oh my god. But let me just make sure I have everything set up on my side, and then I'm ready to start.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also just doing some stuff on my side as well.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys for showing up. Make if you guys make if you guys can hear me, I hope so. Uh, it's good to hear
I
from
see
you.
it on
But
like my Streamlabs, so
oh, okay, cool.
I can pull up like my phone and then just check.
All right.
Oh, my phone was charging. Let me just go grab it. And I can. Oh, and also, guys, we might actually be doing some Yakuza Zero or other Yakuza game gameplays today, like while we're talking, uh if it doesn't distract us. So you guys might
Yeah,
be seeing us free roaming. So,
yeah. Stuff to do in the
or will you
background.
be continuing your sub stories in Kiwami 2, Rika?
Oh my god, man. No, because if I did Kiwami 2, I can't talk to you. I have to focus on the game. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest
that
with
is
you.
true.
It's not happening. It's just impossible. I really, 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 really wanted to finish. I really wanted to be up to Like a Dragon by now, but it's very clear that I'm not. I don't know
Hmm.
if I'll be able to beat Like a Dragon by the time Pirate Yakuza comes out.
Bro, we got how many days? 17?
We do, but you know me, I'm a busy guy. I'm a busy
Yes.
guy. When I'm not here, I'm training, I'm recording, I'm mixing, I'm editing. Supposed to be making video views and stuff for my music. I have a sponsorship for my YouTube channel that I got to do tomorrow that we have to film as well, and I got to test an IRL stream for the YouTube channel. So like,
Oh,
it's
that's dope.
I'm all over the place. All right, let me just make this title look better.
So, so we're not ready to start yet, right? I was just about to say something to kind of start it off.
I'm almost live. I'm almost live.
Right. Are we doing the stream together as well, or just keeping it like this?
Oh yeah, you know what? We should combine. We should stream together.
Right.
Uh, God, I have forgot how to do this. 1 second. I think I did it.
Asthmatic Gaming says, "Did you know that Shadow is going to be playing Pirate Yakuza with two eye patches on?"
Oh yeah. Are you really?
I mean, one eye patch was the goal, but I guess Hazmat Gaming really wants the double eye patch. I mean, I can sort of make it work, so I think it'll be fun.
Funny. That's funny. I was actually thinking of yo, this might take a really dark turn. I was gonna play I was gonna play Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth with Cancer, just like Kiryu. But all
Well, when I went on the stream together, I heard your game audio.
right. Oh, you did. All right. I muted myself on Switch. You can still hear
Yeah,
me, right?
yeah, I
All
did
right,
the
cool.
same as well.
All right.
So is share chat on yet, or?
Uh, Stream this video. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm not on. I gotta go live.
Oh, okay,
All
my bad.
right. And here we go. All right, I'm live. Okay, it should be working. Sorry, chat. Give us a second. I guess by us I mean me. Are we on shared chat or not yet? Or did it fail? Can you still hear me?
Yeah,
Sorry, I just got a sub and it scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. That
W
scared the shit
sub.
out of me. Skater, what's up, Skater? Thank you so much. I saw you and Nicole were playing earlier today. How you guys doing? I miss y'all. I've been trying to contact y'all forever, but yeah, it ain't happening. I'm so sorry. How y'all doing today?
Live and in your face.
In your face, guys. I'm bussing.
Yeah, Herb, it might be happening, or most likely will happen. So that's gonna be a on midnight release. So that's what I'm trying for.
Yeah. Okay. I'm on and apparently it doesn't look like we are streaming together.
Okay.
Why is that? Sorry, Raymond. I'm getting a live stream together thing right now. We're gonna be actually glazing Yakuza Zero. Me and my boy Shadow. We're gonna be talking about why this is the greatest game ever made. So if you want to hear some nerds, I'm here for you. Also, yeah, keep checking your horny levels on my chat.
Where everybody is
Um,
loving the double eye patch idea.
I love the double eye patch idea. I don't think anybody liked my idea with the cancer.
But hey, how's it going, Gutson? Thanks for joining in the voice channel for the discussion today.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Not bad.
So we're just getting kind of started here. So
Yeah, a little bit technical difficulties right now. This is annoying. Am I
not
shared with
really
you? Do you?
specific on. I believe Hollywood Sadness was last playing Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, for his last stream. Might be wrong, but if you guys are interested in that content, make sure to follow him for that.
Oh, start sharing the chat. There we go. I did it.
All right, nice.
All I had to do was just click one button. Would you believe that?
Gutson, I was gonna find a way to put you on also the banner slash thumbnail, but I don't know.
No worries.
If you were able to be on the banner, which character would you like to be?
I mean, I was gonna put it on
Oh,
the dragon or the Hanyu mask. So
Kashiwagi is my spirit animal, so him.
Kashiwagi-san, really?
Yep.
okay,
That's the one that basically had Majima on a leash, right?
No. He's the bartender in 7 and 8.
Oh, wait.
The
Oh,
one that had
okay.
Majima on a leash was Sagawa, I believe.
Sagawa, yes. Got you. I only got up to Kiwami 2, and I'm on chapter 6, so I'm very, very much new.
I see. Okay, no problem.
But yeah.
Yeah, I've played through all of the Yakuza games.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Hold on, I can't. I'm already ready to glaze. I'm already ready to glaze this series. I'm in love with this series so much.
and also
Give
Gutsen,
me
we might actually be playing some free roaming in the Yakuza games. If you'd like to do that as well, I don't know. I don't know if you'll be actually streaming, but
I'll just comment.
yes,
But Yakuza 0 was my first Yakuza game, and it made me fall in love with the series. So Yakuza
yes,
0 is my favorite Yakuza game.
yeah. I don't think could another Yakuza game ever top it for you.
Maybe it would need a lot of things that Yakuza 0 had, which has never been
Yeah.
repeated.
Hmm.
But AV starts.
So I have Yakuza 0 and Yakuza 3 downloaded. I wanted to do karaoke, maybe some mini games in 3 and 0, maybe another one if I have another save file. I know I have a Kiwami 2 save file just ready, but
okay.
Are you gonna
Sorry.
sing along with the karaoke?
Oh
I
my
mean,
god,
I don't
yes.
know.
Can you sing with two eye patches?
I don't even have the iPad yet,
Oh my god. Okay, so you know what? Just put one hand over your eye, and then we'll just pretend it's an eye patch. Or get like a piece of cloth, put over your eye, and put like a rubber band around your head.
bro, that's a lot of work.
I, I'm I'm ready. Yeah, I'm pretty ready.
Okay. So, welcome guys to the talks and discussion podcast, if you will. This is with Shadow Anime, Rikantv, and GutsenTheBeautiful. So,
What's up? What's up, guys? What's up? Nice to
Thank
meet
you
you
for
guys, by the
having
way, too.
me.
you're welcome. You know, this was in the works for a while, and we really were excited to do this. So, yeah.
It really was. It really was. All right, who wants to start it off?
I would like to say, how did we all get into the Yakuza series? Well, primarily, it might have primarily been Zero, but like, what was like your experience or situation going into it?
Who do you guys want to go first? Who wants to go first?
I can
Um,
go first.
okay, yeah,
Yes,
I
go for
vividly
it.
remember why I got into Yakuza. So, my friend Herbalife, Shadow knows Herbalife.
yes,
Years and years ago, he gifted me Yakuza 0.
wow,
This was probably like 2018 or something.
what a
Me and
present.
Herb, we traveled to Japan together, and like he
Ooh.
played Yakuza 0 back then. I said, "Oh, this game is amazing. You should play it." And he gifted me the game. But I never ever played it. So like we went to Japan back then. We went to Kabukicho in Tokyo, the equivalent of Kamurocho. And he was going around all these places, taking pictures, looking so happy. And like I like, why is he smiling like an idiot here? A couple years pass. I'm starting streaming. I needed a game to play on, I think, Chinese New Year's 2023. It was the year of the rabbit. I wanted something rabbit related, so I asked Herb, how long would it take me to get to the hostesses wearing bunny ears in the cabaret game in Yakuza 0? And he wasn't sure. So I just started playing Yakuza 0 first time, and it just was an amazing game. And I played it through and I fell in love with it. I bought all the other games, and the rest is history.
Wow, that's a beautiful story.
Also, the past year, I finally made it post Yakuza games to Japan. So I visited all of the Yakuza cities in Japan:
Wow.
Tokyo,
Like all
Osaka,
in that one
Fukuoka,
trip that was
Nagoya,
recent, or
Sapporo. This one, the trip I went on 4 months ago, back in October.
oh yeah, that was the one I was talking.
Yeah, so I made my Yakuza pilgrimage.
My man expanded. My man did a whole Destiny travel. Oh my
Damn.
god, you're the most experienced one. I'm actually going to Japan March 4th through the 12th, so I'm about to be
Nice.
doing actually almost everything you just said, with the hopes of getting a tattoo in one of the red light districts
That
in
might be
Tokyo.
hard.
Yeah.
Unless you have
That's amazing.
someone that can get you in there, that might be kind of hard.
Well, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna try. I'll just keep saying
Good luck.
Gaijin. I'm an outsider. Please just help me out. Hopefully. I don't know. I heard some people say it's actually not that hard from people who've lived there, but then some people have said
Okay.
that it is hard. I have no idea, so I'm just gonna go and try.
It depends. I mean, you can always try. Yeah.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to book it. I'm gonna try to book it in advance, if it's possible.
All right, so you want me to go, Regan? Or?
I can go. So
Okay.
if you see my stream, I have a katana. Literally, it's real. Hi guys, nice to see you. Okay. Hopefully I don't get banned off Twitch after doing that stunt. Anyways, so I met Shadow actually through Yakuza 0. I was just streaming one day, and I think it was you that said, "Is that a katana in the back?" Or somebody did. But regardless, we met through Yakuza 0, and then like just kind of piqued my interest more with Yakuza, especially with all the information that he has on it. And as he was explaining it to me, I was exploring the world of Zero and how open world it was, and how crazy and bizarre and how left field it was. But like the story just straight encapsulated me, especially with the serious main story, but the stupid, lovely, ridiculous side plots that
It's
you
all
get
about the
yourself
side
into.
plots.
Oh my god, yes. And the two character developments that were happening side by side in like such a boss way, son. Like Kiryu's was so deep and in depth, and Majima, which is funny, I knew what Majima became before I played the game, but this was kind of like how can I put it? Knowing who he became didn't actually ruin the story of how he became Majima, like the Mad Dog. It really made me want to know actually how he got there. I was so encapsulated, and from there I just blew up and took off, and I'm trying to play almost every single Yakuza game up to the Pirate Yakuza, try to catch up to you actually. But that was my first introduction, and I say it's better than Grand Theft Auto. I
Wow.
will fight anybody. I don't care. GTA 6 hasn't come out yet.
That was a big thing about this game. You have the main Yakuza story, this deep, dark, gritty mystery story, and then you've got the sub stories, which are oftentimes absolutely ridiculous, and that's what
Yeah.
I find is so enjoyable about the series.
I
Oh,
did
they're
want
so good.
to touch in before I start my introduction on the Yakuza 0, but I want to touch in on your guys' favorite sub stories. But so yeah,
Oh man.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my
Like
god.
from zero. Okay, let me think.
Well, wait, shout out. How
okay,
did you
maybe
get
you
into
guys can
Zero?
think, and then I'll just sort of explain like my story a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, so I can sort of say that I learned through Yakuza or Yakuza series through someone else. It is a cousin of mine. They were playing it a lot. They were also sort of what got me into trophy hunting. It does tie in just a little bit, but it's basically I sort of seen them playing it, and I sort of just I think the first instance was them facing Mr. Shakedown, and it was pretty funny just seeing them just
Shakedown.
flying around and what is it? I think this was 2021, and it was just hilarious just seeing like the fight between them and then him heading to like karaoke and stuff like that. I know like karaoke is a big meme when it comes to Yakuza sometimes, especially Bakami Tai the song, but yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I once I sort of seen the game and wanted to play myself. He's like, you should play this game, but if you platinum the game, you'll earn my respect in a way. So that is what I sort of strive to do, or strive to do, and I completed it about like 1 year almost, like yeah, 1 year later. So, and then I sort of moved on from the Yakuza series from there. Getting more platinum trophies, even though from the Yakuza series, I have technically four out of however many they are, but I'm sort of gonna restart it and then just go up the list, including Fist of the North Star. I know you played that Gutsen, but
I
uh,
did. It was a great game.
yeah,
Pure
so I'm gonna
fun, just like pure
include
stupid
that in
fun. That
my
game.
platinum list on my new account. So yeah,
You're incredible to even like be able to platinum. When I saw that, I play on Xbox, so achievements for me. But like, yo, the fact that there's a achievement from Mahjong, I said nope, I'm done.
yeah.
I was like, I'm not doing this shit. I
You
don't give a
know,
fuck. I
actually
love getting achievements. I
on my
don't
new
care.
account, right? After I did like a random late night or 10 p.m. sort of Yakuza Zero stream, I completed Mahjong like the next day. After that stream, I just play.
Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Oh hell no, son. Nah.
Mahjong takes dedication.
Yeah.
I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I love the game, but there are some side stories or side things that I'm just like my patience is so minimal. The
Hmm.
pocket circuit racing, oh my god, I hate it. I hate it
Oh
so much.
really?
I can't
Really?
stand it, man. Like it's cool, but the amount of like effort that was put into it, I can't put myself to doing it, and
I can
yet
see that.
I completed it. I think I finished it all on Kiwami and on Zero. So
Hmm.
I don't like it, but because the game is so enticing, I still did it anyways.
Right, right.
What did you guys think of the car chase segments of Yakuza when they do have something like that? For
You mean
example,
When
Zero.
Kiryu blew up people with rocket launchers?
Or not, or like shooting a gun
Where it
at
turned
like
into
the
Time Crisis 3.
motorcycles and the people in the cars, and then the cars they just crash into you, and then you can hide and whatnot.
But Kiryu doesn't kill though. Kiryu
He
doesn't
doesn't
kill.
kill.
Yeah.
Nah, he didn't kill the grenades did. He didn't.
What do I think about them? They're cool, but like I don't know.
Kiwami's
I
one was
mean,
rough. I know that.
oh, I never tried it on like your guys' difficulties. I probably played it on like the easiest just to get through the story. So I mean, I have a different view
Yeah.
on it. So I thought it was cool. I mean, it was just a fun little side thing for me.
Um. Rican. Would you ever try Yakuza on Legend difficulty ever?
I would. I mean, I did Devil May Cry on the hardest difficulty. I mean, if I'm that much of a fucking freak, I can do it. It's just I
Okay.
don't know if I'll have the I don't
One
know if I have the
caveat
time to do it though, you know?
or one thing is, if you do end up fainting or like losing all health, you'll have to restart from the start of the chapter. So no matter where you are.
That
Really,
bad.
I
I don't
never
know.
knew that.
I don't think that's that bad. I mean, do you guys know about Dead Space's the
The
Dead Space
remake or the like the original?
Dead Space 2, 3, and then the remake, the hardest difficulty where you only get 3 saves throughout the whole game, and if you die once, you start the game over.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like that's not that bad. And then if you play, I'm a shooter. I do FPSs. I grew up with that. So like you got Halo who had the legendary like the hardest difficulty with these things called skulls, which basically did difficulty multipliers on top of it, right? So one of them
Mhm.
was if you died once, you got to start the whole mission over. Doesn't matter how far you got. You got to start the whole mission over. So
Wow.
I had the patience to go through that. I could definitely do Legend on Yakuza.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever? I'm looking at sort of the trophies for Yakuza Zero just as I'm talking, but did you guys ever take 15 minutes to bring the takoyaki to Makoto Makimura?
Nah, probably
So,
not
like,
that
it's basically
long.
the takoyaki, and then you took more than 15 minutes to bring it to her, and then it turned cold, like on the item's name.
Did I?
Does the game end if that happens? What happens?
No, it doesn't. It's just like you go have to grab a new one.
Oh, did I do that? I'm looking at
It's
it.
possible. Like if I got interrupted by something on the way, it is possible.
Yeah.
And
What do
it's
you guys
very
think
easy to
of
get
the
interrupted.
would you guys ever try to complete the climax battles?
Oh
Me,
my god.
no.
I tried once and it
Yeah,
is so hard. Oh my god.
that stuff, I don't know.
I don't even know. I forgot about the climax battles, honestly.
Oh, I
The
actually
the
have
trophy.
34 of 55 achievements for Yakuza 0 without even trying.
34,
Wow,
55.
It's like
that's good.
60%.
I'm 32 of 55. Damn, we got some grinding to do.
The trophies say you want to dance, complete every disco song on any difficulty, and you already know who's on the cover of that one, or the trophy itself. It's Miracle Johnson.
Bro, Miracle Johnson, I'm glad you said that. I think that was one of my favorite sub stories ever.
Oh
The
yeah, a segue into that question I asked earlier.
That was a great segue. That might be one of my favorite, like, that might be one of my favorite sub stories ever. I was so not ready for the Michael Jackson cameo, and the fact that you had to help make Thriller was so fucking smart. It was so stupid.
I mean, also Steven Spielberg was there.
Oh my god, that's right. Steven Spielberg and Michael Jackson, and was one more person, right? Or was it
Uh,
just those two?
I can't remember anyone else.
I can't remember, but they become your real estate partners in the
Yeah,
real estate thing.
some
That
of the
was
best real estate
some
agents,
of the
actually.
best. But to be honest, here's a good question for y'all. Is Nugget the greatest of all time? And why is it yes?
I mean, getting Nugget through the bowling was something. Not I don't know if I don't know how many people achieved that, but that was something that was a very great gift. You could say because
If you
I
think
did use Nugget, I would say in my real estate.
Oh, I use Nugget a lot. I used it just for the fact that he was a chicken with a bow tie. Like, even if
Yeah.
there was a better combination, I didn't give a fuck. I straight went to Nugget. Like, you are my guy. You are my homie. I love Nugget. He's so badass.
I like bowling in that game.
Bowling was fun.
Yes.
The mini games are fun. Like the bowling was
Even though I
fun.
try to
I
cheese the bowling a little bit, I did like it.
Oh, you did?
Cause it's like you can do like a certain way in order to get like sort of certify yourself with strikes a little bit. Not like 100%
Uh,
guaranteed, but it's a good chance.
Oh, interesting, interesting. Do okay, so Shadow, what's your favorite sub story?
One I can remember off the top of my head is, or I was thinking about it earlier with Majima, and then when you're walking through one of the bridges, you just see some guy in a looking kind of gray, and he's like a statue, sort of, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The standstill guy. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You have to help him sort of. I don't know if you had to use like the bathroom or something, or like he had to just
oh,
walk
right,
away,
right,
and then
right.
you had to distract the people with by doing something. Even though it was like three things at like one time or something. I don't know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Dancing,
I like
singing, and maybe just making a noise. I don't know.
I forgot to mention one of the other reasons I actually got into this game was one of the streamers that I watched, Ray Narvaez Jr. I actually found it through him, and I saw his comp for Yakuza 0, and the comp kind of like within 3 minutes I was like, all right, I gotta play this game, and boom. But
Yeah.
sorry, I had to segue off into that because I didn't really answer that question right. My bad.
It's all good. Well, did you guys ever, if I say this achievement's name, would you understand it like immediately? It
Go
says
for it.
dot dot dot. I did it for the trophy.
Uh,
I
thinking that
got
has
that
to do with a
achievement.
video store.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
The exact one.
Bro, bro, the fact that they didn't the fact that they changed up the video store thing where it's him just looking at it and then he kind of like questions it in a way. He doesn't actually like, go all horny boy on it is so hilarious too. Like in Kiwami 2, when you go to the video store, he's just straight up looking at it and he's like, wow, that guy should have never trusted that bug or whatever the fuck he says. And I'm like, what are you? I'm like, are you analyzing porn? So fucking.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Well,
ready
for
though.
me, the video store was a big motivator to do everything in the game, every sub
Oh,
story, every
really?
mini game. Because all of the ladies, a lot of them, you have to go through sub stories or mini games to unlock
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, I had a lot of fun doing every little thing, especially the phone calling game. If you
Bro,
remember
Oh,
that's my
that.
favorite mini game. That's
That
my
was
that's
favorite mini game on
the
there. It is
the very
so dumb.
the very first time I played it on stream, and it was hilarious. Me trying to do it,
It's
trying
so
to shoot the right button. So it was just a great time.
It was so great. And then like the mini games you get for like something because you're getting catfish. Like you get some girl that he finds really ugly, and then she sleeps with him, right? But you lose all your health.
Right, right, right.
Bro.
yes.
Oh my god. And that's a sub story in itself too.
Right, yeah, it
Yeah.
has like
Oh,
so many chapters, so many
there's
outcomes
so
in them.
many, man.
But
That
maybe something that many people may not want to do all the sub stories for is fighting Joe and So Amon or the Amon family.
Yes, I had the intention of 100%ing Zero until I reached the Amon, and I kind of like, this
what's
isn't
the
Really,
Amon?
happening.
Yeah, what's the
Amon
Amon? I don't know that
is
one.
Amon is someone that calls both Kiryu and Majima, or like a separate Amon, a part of the family, and they both
Uh
call up them and be like, "Yo, you complete all sub stories, now fight me."
oh yeah, okay. I'm missing I think a few sub stories then I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah. So it's a very difficult fight. There is ways to cheese it with like certain weapons, but a lot of their weapons and techniques are very what how do I say like very not able to deal with well. But with good
Hmm.
practice, it's very a very good fight and like just good to be in general. So
A good
Ah.
analogy is like if you played Final Fantasy VII and fought the ultimate weapons, the
oh
Amon
okay,
are like ultimate weapons from
yeah,
that.
like the
So it's
original.
like
They're really hard, really challenging
Yeah,
enemies.
or like the secret boss in like one of, like I don't know, Super Mario RPG,
Right,
and you're just
would be
not
something
prepared.
like that. Yeah.
I got it. Okay,
yes.
okay. I never played a Final Fantasy game, or
Okay.
I've played 10, but I kind of didn't like it.
Right,
But
right, right.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, they're just really hard, and like I was like, oh, I don't need to do this.
yeah. I think my favorite sub story. I don't know. I have a lot of favorite sub stories, and I the one that you mentioned with the rotary phone, where that one girl that counts as one. Another one that's memorable for me is when you're trying to. It's one of the early sub stories for Kiryu, right? And it's to find whoever is selling their panties to adults, and you get this
Oh,
list.
That's an
okay.
early one.
Yeah, that's an early one, right? And then
Yeah.
you literally are going through. You have a whole list of people that you can go through, and I went through all of them. One, you're fighting a college guy, right? Which I thought was hilarious because he's dating somebody from high school, and I'm like, all right, bro, you're a whole creep. Let me beat your ass because you need to get your ass beat. And then you got the girl who slaps the shit out of you, and you lose all your health. That was my first. That was like my first encounter with how crazy the sub stories can get. When
Uh-huh.
she took out all my health, I freaked out in like the funniest way, bro. I did not know that that was what this game was gonna be. That's number two. But I
Mhm.
think another one of my favorite sub stories, which is another one that's early in the beginning one, is the one where you teach the girl how to be a dominatrix.
Oh yes.
That one was so funny. And how Kiryu's creeping in the corner, making sure that she spanks homie and makes him feel like a piggy. Oh my god, that is so stupid. I love it so much. And then he turns out that he's gonna be your real estate partner too. What
Right.
the fuck? Oh my god.
Okay, another sub
Incredible.
story I remember is something called I searched up the name of it. It's RQ or Arakure Quest, right? It's this kid
Mhm.
Don Quixote and he wants this one game, right? But then
Uh-huh.
little did he know his game got stolen. And then
Mhm.
when he goes to take back
Oh,
the game from one guy, he says, "Oh, this Yakuza guy took it off me." And then he has to
that's
go to
right. Yeah,
the
yeah,
next
yeah,
guy
Mhm.
yeah.
until it ends up with his dad end up stealing the game so that his kid could have it or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a full circle robbery.
Yeah.
That one was funny. I want to see if I can remember one of the later ones. It's kind of hard. When I unlocked all the sub stories, or I thought I did, I just played through every single sub story and just gave up on the main story.
Uh-huh.
Were you guys good
So
at
good.
the Maharaja dancing against especially Ogita, I believe the guy's name is? The guy who keeps trying to beat you in disco dancing. I missed that
I
minigame.
think I
Can't
had
lie.
more trouble with Miss Tatsu, or not Miss Tatsu, with who was it? I
Miracle.
can't remember the dancing lady anymore. Whatever her name was. I had more trouble with
Oh,
her than Ogita.
um,
It took several times to beat her. I can't remember her name now. But she becomes one of your hostesses, right?
I believe so.
I can't remember.
I
I'm
had a
forgetting
problem with
names.
the real estate boss. I did a cheat where I
But
just
I see this one sub story. It says you receive an Isobe fan after
Oh
winning
yes,
that.
that's her name. Missy Sobe. That's right. That's her name.
let me look up the list of sub stories because I want to try to remember them all.
There's for me there's so many sub stories, but one of the ones I remember the most is Shure Pipi.
Oh yes.
Oh, Shoryo PP. Oh my god, yes.
that
So
was
stupid.
that was dumb and
That one
stupid
was
and
dumb, and they
just
brought it back for
fun.
Kiwami. Oh my
They
god,
did.
amazing.
That one was just awesome. And like I've seen videos of like at cons and stuff when Yakuza fans gather together, they're all just going shoot a pee pee, doing the little prayer
Yep.
thing with them.
One I do remember. I forget I don't know exactly the name of the sub story, but I believe it's Majima's. He goes into I think it's like an alley sort of area or where like the shrine is, and then he sort of just gets stopped and asks, "Do you want to do a drug test?" And it's
Mm-hmm.
basically it was
The
used in a
mushroom
very
guy,
hard
right?
climax battles, right? And it's
Yeah.
Right.
basically it switches your style, and I believe you lose health or something like that, and it's very
Right,
good.
Oh,
right,
that
right.
one, bro. That one was funny, but also agitating because I started getting my ass kicked, and I was like, I don't like this. It's fun, but I don't like this.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see, which one else were there? There was.
If you guys remember, there is a sub story where a father is looking for her daughter or his daughter, and he thinks his daughter is working in a club. So he goes to the club, and I think you're with
Yep.
Kiryu. Is it
Yeah.
Kiryu or Majima?
Yep.
I think
Yep.
it's
I remember
Kiryu.
this one. Yep. Yep.
and you go to the club, you have your fruit platters and whatnot.
Okay.
It doesn't turn. It's not his daughter after all. But you can have different kinds of daddies and different kinds of
Yep. Yep.
babies.
He
Wow.
was like, "Oh, don't call me by that. Call me daddy." And then you just
Right,
got
right,
and
right.
you feel just like Kitty. Yo, that's something
I
I want to say too with these games, right? These games really encapsulate like how you would feel in that scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I felt so awkward, and my face was so cold whenever I heard that shit. Like, okay, how many times did you guys relate to Kiryu in any and like the sub stories that, or just the main stories? Like,
I mean, you
bro,
just be there and feel awkward and like, oh,
yeah,
I'm happy for you, I guess.
I don't know. I guess, fucking no, weird, yo. Yeah,
But
the
I mean,
sugar
like a
daddies.
lot of these quirky things, they are part or were part of Japan's culture in the 80s and 90s. The whole the cult things that happened. There was a lot of things going on with cults in Japan. The medicine testing thing. There's a big thing about you have to go through a lot of rigorous testing for Japanese medicines. In the later games, they touch on that as well in the Yakuza series. So a lot of it's not completely make believe the sub stories. A lot of them are part of Japanese culture. The phone calling club, all of that
Oh,
is a part of Japan.
I had a feeling because it's too good to
The
for it not to
panties,
have
all of that, all
existed.
this stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it's too good to not be a part of like whatever happened in in that
Yeah.
time.
I know
It's
it's great
if
to
you
talk
got yeah.
about what we liked about this game a lot, but is there something that you did not like or wish that was in Yakuza Zero?
Who wants to go first? I can go first with this because there is
Okay.
something I actually didn't like.
Go ahead.
I actually was not a fan of Majima's fighting style. I didn't like it.
Like all of them, or
Okay.
Kind of. It's they were cool and all, but the problem with it was
I
like
would
it
say
felt
Mad Dog or the one you get from the Legend or like story from Cabaret, it wasn't the best.
yeah, like I it wasn't as fun as Kiryu's was. That's number one. Although the breaker one was really cool. It was broken as
Yeah.
shit, but like in a fun way. But I felt more fun playing as Kiryu in all his fighting styles. Whereas with Majima, I would avoid the his thug style,
Hmm.
and like I would kind of avoid his slugger style or his mad
Mhm.
dog style. That one I was kind of not I wouldn't say disappointed because it was fine. It's just Kiryu's was just so much better for me at least.
Yeah. One thing I did not like, even though it is a mini game, technically not mandatory, I don't think. Well, if you want to complete the real estate, then it will be, but it was the cat fighting. I did not like that one bit.
Oh yes.
The cat fighting thing where sometimes your spam didn't mean anything. It was just on luck. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
mean
like,
that was just pure RNG there, more or
yeah,
less.
It was cool until it wasn't.
it
Oh,
was
I got
like,
something. Yeah, Pocket Circuit. I don't like it.
okay.
I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I
I
don't
mean,
like
when
it.
I
It's
did
ass. I
Pocket
don't
Circuit,
care.
I had like I don't know if you know. I know Gutsen knows him. Cyril Z. He's basically the creator of most popular guides for Yakuza games.
Mm.
Even though he does stream
Who also
sometimes.
streams here?
Yeah, yeah, he does stream as well.
Oh shit.
Like I did
Hmm.
use guides of his to get through Pocket Circuit, even though I had to
Right,
do some of
yeah,
the
you
work
kind
as
of
well.
have
But
to.
Yeah, you have to. You 100% have to. There, I could not see myself just sitting there and trying to figure out the right combinations. There was just no way in hell. And
Hmm. Right.
when they brought it back in Kiwami, I was like, "You fucking asshole!" I was so annoyed. And then knowing that, and then to get the Majima Everywhere rank, you actually had to take him down in fucking Pocket Circuit. I was like,
Oh right.
you're forcing
oh
me to play
man,
this? Are you serious?
I liked Pocket Racing in Zero a lot more than I did in Kiwami One. In Kiwami One, it felt
they
kind of.
try to bring
I
people
mean,
back like as like older a little bit.
yeah, it felt not as fun. I mean, I know you didn't like it in Zero, but
I didn't like it. I'm
Kiwami
mad.
Ones was not as fun as Zero to me. I think.
I
Hmm.
mean, that is a good segue into talking about Kiwami if we do want to do that as well.
Well, I can keep going with zero. We could go to Kiwami, but like I got it's
Or
all up to
back
you
and
guys.
forth, I don't know.
We go back and forth. I don't mind. What I'm doing on my stream is I'm actually replaying all the chapters while we're talking for
Oh
Zero.
wow.
I see, I see.
Yeah. I'm pretty clever sometimes.
Well, one thing, what did you guys think about Majima everywhere and Sora Kiwami, how they implemented that?
Oh, that's on your screen. That's Kashiwagi right now, the older
Kashiwagi.
gentleman,
Oh, let me see.
the guy they're talking to.
Kashiwagi-san. Nope, that's Farquaad. Oh yes, the guy with the scar.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool
He's
guy.
I love his voice. His voice is the Japanese version of his voice. It just
Yeah.
Japanese
man
version
crush
of
on
his
that voice, man.
You had a really, damn, bro. I
His
think.
voice, it's so deep and rich, and like, I wish I had a
Wait,
voice like that.
wait. Does Mr. Libido count as like as a sub story? Whenever you just
I
randomly
would
see him
think so.
dancing.
I
When you
think
go to the
so
club, I
because
think of
I think the
Majima.
only way you see the one in Kamurocho, not the one in obviously Sotenborg, but the one you see the one in Kamurocho, then I guess that one was a sub story. So
Like, oh, but it was a main mission with Majima, and you're because his cabaret was losing steam because their new cabarets were picking up steam because it was smaller or whatever. Like it was a different environment, and he's just scoping it out to see what he could learn. And then you just see
This guy
Mr. Libido just dancing
in
and
a
grinding
corner.
in the corner, slamming. And one of my favorite things that he's ever said was slamming his salmon, and I still say it till this day. My man
wow,
was slamming his salmon on the corner in the cabaret, and I oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. I have a good question.
okay,
So, from Zero, right? You had two
Mhm.
stories. You had, well, technically, if you count all the sub stories as one, four sub stories, right? You had all of the sub stories for Kiryu, the main story for Kiryu, the sub story for Majima, and the main story of Majima. Which one had the best story, and which one had the best sub stories?
I think Majima's main story is way deeper than Kiryu's.
oh yeah,
You have the unrequited love thing with Makoto going on.
Oh my god, Makoto.
I mean, as well as everything that happens in with Makoto and all of that. I mean, Kiryu's story is good, but Majima's story is just a whole lot more. Has so much more.
I
So
remember
much
that
more
one
to it, I
moment
think.
at the end of a chapter, or I believe at the end of the first chapter, or maybe like the second chapter you play as Majima, you can see Makoto holding his leg, and she doesn't know what to do at the current moment, but he's trying to make it back to the Tojo clan, so he's like pulling out his knife, and he's like, I don't know.
Mhm.
I remember that. I'm reverse. I like what did I say? No, actually, I'm the same. I like Kiryu's side stories the best, but I like Majima's main story the best, and it kind of goes
Okay.
again with that I I know Majima's end, but I want to know how he got there, kind of like the Joker, right? But
Mhm.
with Kiryu, it's like his main story is cool, but his side stories to me were funnier because he's so serious.
Oh yeah,
Because
true,
he's so
true.
he's the guy
He's a
that
straight man to the comedic situation.
yeah, he's a straight man, and like I mean straight, like arrowed in every way, shape, or form. He is just a serious motherfucker. Like nothing phases him. That's how he moves.
Mhm.
And here we are, teaching a girl how to be a dominatrix, role playing in a park, or one of my other favorite sub stories, helping a kid get a porno magazine, and it turned into and it turned into a stealth mission, bro.
Right.
Crazy.
And your receptionist just happens to be right there, saying, "Man, it must be hard to be a man, bro."
That's why I remember that
Trying
quote.
so fucking hard. And you hear the kid begging, but parents are liars. Am I gonna grow up to be a liar? And then Kiryu looks up in the sky and says, I remember when I was lied to. I don't want to be a liar either. All right, kid, listen up. Bro, his resolve is so stupid in the most adorable way possible, son.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I get I'm looking at Kiwami's trophy list, and I look at this one trophy and it gives me the biggest flash of PTSD you could possibly
What is it? What
think
is it?
of, and it's Mr. Master obtained EX rank on Haruka's request.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't even try that. I don't even know what the fuck that means. You just spoke
Haruka's
a language.
request.
don't even. The fact that I mean, they took it away like after, but yeah, like it wasn't as mandatory. But Kiwami, they just had to and show you what's the true hurtfulness of this small little girl.
Oh my god, I don't even know that one. I did not even do that at all.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Hmm.
the stuff that you had to do
Okay.
for her. It's like, go and buy me this. Go do this in a mini game. Go like,
Yeah,
uh,
I didn't actually. Kiwami 1's not my favorite of the game, so after a while, it just kind of like, oh, let's just get the story done, and I never really went back to it. I like Kiwami 2. I love Kiwami 0, but Kiwami 1 not my favorite of the games.
I kind of like that with Kiwami too, and it's only because of the fighting style, how it changed, right? And
Mm.
here
that's
is a
more of a
lot more
skill
mature,
issue.
and it's not like really a style. It's like how he just fights, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. It was a skill issue for me. That's all it was, honestly. But and if anything, I'm starting to grow into it more. Like I'm only in chapter 6, so I can't be really having a full opinion yet. But like it's starting to get really, really, really good.
Mm.
I just think that Zero kind of Yakuza Zero was that perfect beginning, middle, and end. Yakuza Kiwami was kind of like a good beginning, a good middle, and then a good end, right? And then Kiwami is kind of like a good and then great, a good and then great. So I think I agree with you. Like Kiwami might be my least favorite as of now.
Mm.
Would you guys like to tap in into a little bit evolution of or character development of a character like Akira and Nishikiyama?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Um. Yeah. Actually, I have one question. Actually, what um it actually has to do with character development, and it's with Tachibana and his sister. How
Okay.
did you feel about how did you feel about Tachibana's death? And how did you feel about his sister's name's Makoto, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you feel about her whole background and her story?
Well, obviously his death brought many distraught to us, especially how the way he went. Like it wasn't really supposed to happen. If you could so to say, like the guy who went a little bit too far, you know. But
Just a little
uh,
bit. Just a little bit too far. You didn't.
yeah. I mean, and
And it
seeing
was like some no-name person that ended up finishing Tachibana. It wasn't someone important to the story at all. It was just some
was it that
low-ranking
guy who you
thug.
sort of fight in the beginning of chapter one, or
Oh,
like in
Kuze?
like the bathroom, or is it somebody
Kuze?
else?
Or oh no, it's that guy
Like
that yeah, in the
Kuze's
bathroom that
underling
you
or
throw
something
him
like
out of
that.
the window. Yeah, you
Oh,
throw him
was
out of the
that him?
window. Yeah, you yeah, I remember
Oh,
him.
I didn't
That's
realize.
Kuze's right hand man, bro. I fucking
Yeah,
hated
that guy.
Kuze. Oh, I hated him.
I liked Kuze. In the beginning, I liked Kuze. I thought Kuze was gonna be like, oh, I didn't know anything about the story. And then when I first met Kuze, I'm like, oh, this guy is gonna be like a good father figure to Kiryu.
Yeah. Oh, you fucking thought.
So was it Kiryu?
Or
Yeah.
like Kuze everywhere in
Oh,
that game.
oh,
Yeah,
oh.
more like Kuze everywhere. That was like Kuze everywhere. I could not stand him, man. But not in the way of him being a bad character. Like, you know how you have those characters that you don't like, but that's because they're meant to not be liked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was me for Kuze. I did not like Kuze, but holy shit, it felt so good beating his ass over and over and over and over again. And I was so ready to beat his ass every time I saw him. He has such a punchable face. I hate his attitude. I hate everything about that motherfucker. Oh, but yeah, sorry, I got distracted with Kuze. But yeah, Tachibana Makoto. I cried.
Yeah.
I cried. I cried when
Mm.
Makoto gave me her backstory. I cried. And when Tachibana died in front of her, even though she couldn't see, I cried. I was so pissed. Oh man, such a good game. Yo, shout out to that. So yeah, what else you guys got in mind?
Let me think. Well, we didn't get to talk about Nishikiyama or sort of his whole his spiel when it comes to him character developing a little bit too much.
Oh yeah. What do you think of Nishiki's character development?
I
I
think,
think playing Zero before Kiwami 1 really helps understand Nishiki's attitude in Kiwami 1. If you played the original Yakuza 1, you kind
I
of
mean,
just
I
get
did kind of like
Nishikiyama.
not fully,
I
but
mean,
I was
yeah.
playing that. I can't lie.
Right. You're kind of given Nishikiyama as this dark, evil person, whatever. Having played Zero, though, you have this whole Kiryu is better than me kind of syndrome uh,
Hmm.
lording over Nishikiyama throughout the whole game. And then I'm like, he's a good guy in Zero. He's fighting alongside you. And then 10 years in the joint, you get to Kiwami 1. You kind of understand a little bit more how and why Nishikiyama begins to act the way he does in Kiwami 1.
Hmm.
Yeah. I Was it enough to sympathize for him though, or no?
Not really.
Yeah, same. I didn't sympathize with him. Kind of looked at him as a little bit of a weak ass. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
No, I actually want to think about hopping on some Yakuza myself, right?
It's so fun. It's so fun.
I was
While I'm
thinking of
talking to you
hopping
guys,
on
I'm looking
Yakuza
at
3 specifically just for their minigames because I know I'm right close to like karaoke and also Aqua Sky, which is like the bar where you can do darts and pool.
you can fish and the fishing is like upped up as like up the notch too, right?
Oh, the
I think
fishing
so.
is hard in the
Is it
3.
hard?
Oh well, I
The-
haven't done it yet, but
oh, you haven't? I spent like 3 hours trying to catch one specific fish, I think.
was it the
Bro,
the
what?
That
giant
was kind
tuna
of
or what?
painful. I did that on stream and I was going almost insane trying to catch that fish.
Bro, what?
Was it
The
Yakuza?
tuna.
I think it
uh,
was
a
Yakuza
deep
4 I
water
met you
tuna. I was
through,
like, oh my god.
Gutsen. Or was it Yakuza 3 I met you through? Or was it? It was either 3 or
Yakuza 3
4.
was had the fishing. It was 3.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's amazing. Uh Here's something. What did you think of the of baseball?
Baseball.
Yeah, the baseball mini
I
game.
would say baseball is sort of like evolved over the games, but and specifically like Zero, I remember it being not that difficult, but it was something like very challenging. Or
Yeah, it was
if
not
I'm remembering
easy.
correctly, was it the one with where you hit the ball and then it goes across the screen and then you have to hit a certain amount of money or something like that? Like it keeps moving diagonal or
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Hmm. What about what about something from Zero that you wish carried over to all the rest of the Yakuza games?
I wish the
Maharaja.
photo cards.
Wait, the what?
Picking up the telephone
Photo
card?
cards.
Yeah.
Yo,
The
son.
telephone cards. I miss that in every game. I saw you play Yakuza 0 with all the photo cards, and then you play Kiwami 1, and then you see a shiny on the ground. It's like, oh my god, they have it! And you pick it up, and it's a locker key. It's
It's
like,
a fucking locker key.
oh.
Locker
Yeah.
keys, they keep bringing that.
Bruh. The photo cards are so good. You're right. You're right. I don't care.
Yeah, that's actually
What?
not. It's actually better than my idea with having a single location if we're ever in Camarocho. So that telephone card it can be almost everywhere.
Is that what you miss?
That's what I
Uh,
miss.
That's what you miss.
yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't mind picking up a telephone card.
Yeah. Just admit it. Just admit it. Yeah, you know what? Now that you mentioned that, I think that I missed that too. Actually, I wish they had the rotary game as well, the dating game.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
I like that more than the talking to the hostess. Not really a big fan of that either.
Yeah, the talking in Kiwami 1, that was very not fun. It was
No,
not
yeah,
engaging.
not really. No, that
The cabaret club, though, cabaret management, that is.
I was
Mm,
stressed.
love that.
You like that? I was.
I
so
love that.
What?
I had so much fun with that.
Oh, the
Bro,
I
cabaret
would
club.
think
That
like,
wasn't
I
bad. I
think
like that.
25% of my gameplay is running the cabaret.
Are you serious?
I love that.
Wow.
Yeah.
How? Okay, explain that. Why?
I don't know. It's just managing a club, seating your guests, chatting with the girls, seating the girls. I just love that for whatever
Seating the.
reason.
You just like to sit. You just like to make people sit
Match people with what they want, make everyone happy and make money. I don't know. I love that.
and make money.
Like finding the right outfit which will fit all of the possible stats. Like, this glass is little sexy. That dress little cute. I
Hostess
just had a
maker.
blast. That was my favorite part of Yakuza 0 is the cabaret club.
Cabaret club.
Yeah, I checked my hours for
I
Yakuza
mean, the
Zero
whole
on my
everything
platinum
about it, I
account,
just
or
love.
when I got the platinum for the game. I have 189 hours on the game. I don't know
I'm
if it
sorry, you
counts
cut
like a
out. Could
place
you
or
say
I
that
just did
again
out
for
of
me? I didn't
random.
get to hear you.
Oh,
Wait.
Yeah, your microphone is cutting a little bit,
Yeah.
Shadow.
Sorry. Say that again.
oh, let me just see something. It's probably because I turned on my remote play for the game.
Uh-oh. Okay. How about now?
Okay, hello.
Yeah. Okay, you sound better.
Okay, because since I have like multiple things running, I just try to turn on my remote play for like streaming some Yakuza, but I guess it's not working out right now.
What's gonna happen? Aw, so
I
sorry.
just need a capture card. Maybe that's my problem.
And a PC.
Yeah, but I don't have
What
space
what
for a
what were you?
PC right now.
I got you. What were you saying though? Because could you repeat that whole sentence again?
No, I forgot what I was talking.
Oh,
Or was it the
great. I love
cabaret?
that. Yeah, I was about the cabaret.
Oh, I was talking about hostess maker.
Oh, the hostess
Like
maker.
you can like customize what they look
Oh.
like and give them certain stat ups, like funny, cute, whatever.
Oh
Right.
shit. Yeah, that's right. I didn't really play the Cabaret Club that much. I played it only when I needed to once, and then I rounded up all the girls in the Majima side stories, but I never did anything with them. I just wanted to just
Bro,
get the side stories. Yeah.
did you get the?
Mm.
I think her name is the Authoritarian or something like that. The lady with purple hair and she
Oh,
has
the
like a jaguar
Obatarian.
t-shirt.
Yeah, the one that
Etsuko.
the one that smashes you and you lose all your health also.
Right.
Yeah, her.
She's the only character to have been able to knock out both Kiryu and Majima.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh yes, she did. And she's a real person, by the way.
Right.
Wow.
She is a comedian in in Japan.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't
really?
know
I didn't know she was a
that.
comedian.
Yeah, I think yeah, our character's a comedian.
I think Kuze was a real person too. I think he
Yeah,
was an ex.
yeah, Kuze. All the three bosses are actors. They star in a lot of Yakuza films. A
Oh,
lot of
they
the
did.
people from the games are all actors and stuff from Japan.
Got
Well,
you.
well,
Got
like how all the photo card ladies are AV actresses.
Oh, you don't say.
I'm trying to think who else in the game was a character, but the Yakuza games they employ a lot of real actors in the game. Kiryu Majima, they're fictional, but a lot of the
Right.
other people are real.
Did you guys see actual Yakuza members rating the game?
Rating the game.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
the, oh no, it's all good. Sorry. The on one of the YouTube channels, right? They got actual Yakuza members or ex Yakuza members, and they showed them Yakuza 0 to show them to like see how real this is or how
Mm-hmm.
close it was to their life or whatever. And
Right.
they if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Like they were like, this is pretty cool, but they hated the way that Kiryu dressed.
Oh, really?
They hated, yeah. They
Wow.
thought that he dressed like a fucking loser. They didn't like his outfit, but when they saw Majima, they were like, that's Yakuza. They were like, that's a motherfucker that I would have in my clan.
Wow.
Yeah. So they didn't like Kiryu. They thought he was cool as a guy, but they didn't like his how he dressed. But
So,
they loved everything Majima.
Hazmat Gaming
Wow.
says, I had no idea Japanese Johnny Cash, aka Awano Hiroki, was a real person till I told him, or I showed him a video of what he actually looks like, cause he's in the game in like real life and
Oh
whatnot.
my
So,
god.
Yeah.
Did you
The
wait?
Japanese Johnny Cash,
three
Who's
bosses are real. Kuze, Awano, and what's the other guys? Other
Shibusawa,
guy. Shibusawa, yeah. Those guys are actors, real actors.
who's the Japanese Johnny Cash?
Awano, the guy
Oh
in
my
like the
god.
purple suit,
The
or
purple suit guy.
Oh my god. I can't get that out of my head. Oh my god, he is. Oh shit. Oh, bro, yo, Maddie, you threw me off, fam.
Scarred for
I,
life now.
yeah, I can't continue. I'm gonna log off this call, guys. I'm done. Good night. Good night. Bye. What? Oh man, I can't unsee that. I can't unsee that. So, okay. Um, is there anything else y'all wanted to talk about or like nitpick on Yakuza 0 or anything of the sorts?
let me just see. Uh,
Just
Hazmat
bad at
Gaming
remembering
says
his
I
name.
was bad at remembering his name, so I just called him Japanese Johnny Cash.
That's how I'm remember Mess too. It's Japanese Johnny Cash.
You know, I also showed him that day a video of somebody cloning or modding Mr. Libido to beat up Mr. Shakedown.
Mr. Libido's a real person, by the way, if you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did
that's a
see
real
one.
person.
I was trying to find that actor just so I can show Hazmat Gaming as well, but I couldn't find like the actor's video again.
I found it on Reddit. Try Reddit.
Okay.
Yeah, try Reddit. I got
I
all
actually
this
just got
information
back
from Reddit.
Reddit
There's just a
like not too
Yakuza
long
Reddit.
ago. Turns out I had like a 5-year account or something.
I didn't even realize I had a Yakuza account. I had a Reddit account.
But
Guys, did you know I have a Yakuza account?
I mean, is that thing still running where if you not really necessarily pre-order, but if you just put in a code that Sega gives you, then you'll get the Dragon of Dojima suit for Pirate Yakuza.
Oh, I didn't know. I think
Yeah,
so.
it was in
You
one of
would
the
know more than me
trailers.
on that. Do you guys think he's gonna run into Kiryu in Pyro
In the game?
Yakuza, or is it just gonna be a standalone? Yeah, or it's just a standalone Majima game.
Hmm.
Well, it's sort of a Majima game where he loses memories, but someone specific is trying to bring him back to where he used to be or whatnot.
I think we'll see Kiryu. It's
Okay.
not gonna be.
Like a cameo at the end of
It's
the
not
game?
gonna be, yeah, or some like passing by thing, but it's not gonna be an important thing to the game, I think.
He's dealing with cancer, right?
Yeah. Well, also, do we
Yeah,
know like when the events, Majima's events, take place? Like, is it before Kiryu is in Hawaii, or is it after?
That
Has that
I
been
think I don't know yet,
determined?
I don't know. I don't know
Hmm.
either, actually.
bro. The Yakuza games Reddit has the thing called the people who are in the what is it, the Reddit called Dead Souls, and the people who are online are called Feeling the Heat.
Oh, I had to. I mean, was usually in the Yakuza games Reddit, but I didn't want to get any Yakuza spoilers, so I had to unsubscribe. At least until I
That's
finished the
fair.
game.
That's so
But
fair. That's
I
so fair.
normally linger or lurk in there. But like
Fucking
they started
hazmat.
spoiling stuff, like all the mini games. Like I don't want to know this right now. I want to be
Yeah,
excited. So
I
I
get
had
it.
to unsubscribe.
No, I get it. I get it. So when spoilers bother you, then right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got it. I got you. Yo, Hazmatty Gaming is funny, bro. They should make a standalone Mr. Libido game. I would play that. So they need to be a mini game of him. I just need him to slam salmon. That's all I need him to do.
I have a feeling it would be a shooter game with him for some reason.
Right? Oh my god. A third person shooter like Gears of War style. Oh my god, that'd be so stupid. What?
somebody they bought some sort of box set for possible game that looks like it's like Dragon. Maybe Garden and then Infinite Wealth in like a box, like the Japanese version of the games. It's pretty cool.
Mm.
Yeah, Maddie, that would sell like crazy.
Oh,
Because you
I
and
happen to
I'd be in
own
it.
the like a dragon Kiryu and Ichiban colognes.
Oh,
I've
I
only
remember
opened the
you
Kiryu
showed
one.
those. That was amazing.
Right. From Japan.
Wait, so
Suede
when
bergamot.
you put on Kiryu's cologne, did you smell like Big Daddy Kiryu himself?
Apparently.
Um,
Hopefully. It's got hints of citrus and wood aftertones, apparently.
Okay.
I can't picture him being like that. Actually, I wouldn't expect. I wouldn't
You
expect
expect to
oranges
smell
and
like cigarettes and whiskey or something like
yeah, yeah, because he
that.
smokes so much. Like, okay, the wood. I expect the woody smell, the tree smell for whatever reason. But citrus, that's so not him. I thought
Mm.
Majima would be like a citrusy smell. You know what? All right, here's a good question. What do you think Kiryu smells like, and what do you think Majima smells like? Like, what's your
Wow.
ideal cologne or musk
It
for them?
depends where Majima is in terms of how he smells. If I
That's
think
very
about it like
true.
that,
Well,
That's very
Majima
because
true.
if he's
smells like
under that cone,
takoyaki.
I don't know.
Makoto! He just bathes himself in takoyaki scent just to remember her.
Oh. I can imagine that.
Hmm. The Kiryu would be like a. I feel like he would smell like aftershave and like wood, like forest and aftershave.
Okay, okay. I can see that.
I don't know why. Majima would be like. I don't. I don't know, like a fruit medley of some shit. I don't know. Just a fucking just a big ass basket of fruit. I don't know. This was fun. This was fun.
what do you guys think of the guy who was supposed to be, or not, or Majima, who he thought was Makoto Makimura, but he was actually, I believe his name is Wei Lee, but when you first fight him,
Oh,
his name is Massive
Lee-san.
Man.
Wait, I don't remember that.
Lee is the guy who,
Lee-san, the masseuse, the masseur,
yeah,
the massage guy.
he's the one who
Oh, the
owns
guy.
the place.
Yeah, yeah. He blew up in a car or some shit,
He
right?
has the god hands.
The God Hands. That's right. The God Hands. I remember him. Yes,
And,
yes, yes,
and
yes.
yes, that's my the game we were talking about Kiryu's Sen, so, or what we
That's
imagine
right.
it to
You
be.
came at Yeah, you came at a perfect time. What do you think? Yeah, chat. What do you think Kiryu and Majima would smell like if you ran up to them and caught a whiff? Such a question. Hmm. I. What
I'm
was your
sort of
favorite
debating.
style? What was your favorite style to fight with as Kiryu and as Majima?
The one where he can pick up stuff. What?
Well,
Yeah, it's
Beast
like
and
all of them
Brawler,
except.
Brawler you have to
Or
pick
was
up
it
by
Brawler?
pressing a button, but Beast, if you just hit the attack button,
Yeah,
you just
Beast. There
grab
you
it and then
go.
just whatever.
Yeah, it was Beast for me. I just like
Beast.
picking up bicycles and
Yeah,
that's it.
it's
Just
good when there's
bicycles,
multiple enemies
bicycles.
around.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you said that because one thing that I really wish, and this is such a nitpicky thing for Kiwami too, you cannot pick up mopeds anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all knew that. You can't pick up mopeds. At least unless it's a skill that you have to unlock, you can't pick up mopeds. And that bothers me.
I think
I
you
want
can, but you have to like level up something or something.
Oh, okay. I hope it's that because I mean, it's fun to kick the moped and it just fucking flies and hits them in the
Because
face.
I do believe remember ripping up transformers out of the ground, so I think you can pick up mopeds.
Oh, okay, okay. Then I suck. Never mind. Forgive me. Hmm. Nice, nice.
For my
Any other questions
completionist
you got?
sake, I don't know if I should complete Power Yakuza when it comes out, like in terms of 100%, or just finish the game, leave it, go back to zero, and climb my way back up. Because because at that time I would have beaten the game. So I don't know if I want that to be my first Yakuza Platinum Trophy, and then Infinite will technically be last, unless Project Century comes out.
I always wanted to go back to Infinite Wealth after finishing it, but I never got the time. Though I did do like a very thorough playthrough of Infinite Wealth, so I'm happy with
Yeah.
how that is.
I was warned that I wouldn't like Infinite Wealth because it's turn-based fighting.
It's a lot more fluid than like a dragon was. Like you're able to like
It
move around in a
it's
circle. And
still a very good game, even if I think my play order was Yakuza 0, Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, and then I jumped straight to Infinite, not Infinite, jumped to Yakuza 7. And I still loved it. It was still an awesome game, even though it's turn-based RPG. It's still very great.
Which one is 7? Is that the one where the man who lost his name? Is that the one
No,
he was talking
7 is when we are introduced to Ichiban, Yakuza like a dragon. That's number
Oh,
7.
like a dragon. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay, okay. Hmm.
I'm like 89% in Infinite Wealth. Huh.
in terms of
I might as well
achievements,
100% that.
wow.
You're almost
What do you
there?
have left?
Yeah.
Is it
What
Dandoku
do I have
Island or
left?
you completed that already?
Oh, I love Dondoku Island. Let's see. 100, yeah, lots of craft 100 pieces of furniture.
Oh my
The
god, this game is
photographing
crafting.
game.
Oh my god. You
And
lost
then like
me
pretty
at
much
crafting.
completing the game on Legend and Hard. That would take a while.
Yeah. I mean, technically you can cheese it by just doing the final boss, like through you just fight it on hard and legend. That does work, but if you don't want to do that, then that's fine.
Oh, is that how it works? Oh,
Yeah, it's one of those.
maybe then. I have content for like the next couple of weeks before Pirates comes out.
17 days, I think.
Yeah,
17
21st,
days.
I believe it comes out, right?
Yes, a week
Couple
before Monster
weeks.
Hunter Wild, which some people say was a
Yeah.
good move.
Uh, too much games I want to play coming out in this short span.
Yep.
When is
Yep. I
Suika
agree.
Den coming out, Gutsen? I believe you're trying to play that.
Oh, Civ 7 is next week, and then Pirate Yakuza is after that, and then the Suikoden games comes out the week after that. There's like a lot of
Oh
games
wow.
right now.
Yo, and then you got. I mean, if you're into it, the re-release of the remaster. I think if you have an Xbox, Ninja Gaiden 2,
Oh, that's coming out. Wow.
that's already out. I think
Oh,
it's already out.
too much games. Too much
Ninja
games. Too
Way
Gaiden
much
too much
2
games.
games.
Black is already out right now.
Yeah, and then they announced Ninja Gaiden 4 in like what, a month and a half from now.
Okay.
There's so much games. There's
Mm.
so much, and there's so little time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to like pick and choose what you want to play and focus on. Can't play them
It's so
all.
true. No, you can't. Or you could, but I mean, how much can you take?
Yeah.
Any final thought? I don't know. Are you guys kind of done and wrapped up with talking about Zero? Like, are there any final thoughts that you guys have?
Just that I love the game. Pretty much.
Yes.
I think it's my favorite. I think it's still my favorite Yakuza game. I love the story development, the character development for
Mhm.
everybody, everyone. I love how people could just die out of nowhere, just like it's real life,
Right.
and like the twists and the turns. Um, I think even though Majima had the better story, I think Hiryu overall has like, if we're talking overall, kind of unfair because it's more based on him, has like the best
The better
character development.
experience.
Yeah, yeah, way better experience.
Mhm.
I love them. This is like someone wrote on their YouTube that this is like the best male soap opera drama that you'll ever get into, and I agree. This is the best soap opera I think I've ever been involved in. So good. What about you, Shadow?
Oh yeah, I totally agree on soap opera sort of thing. What about karaoke? I did want to get into that today, but I guess I wasn't able to showcase it due to my PC not being the best. But karaoke was a big part of the game, and will still continue
Bakimitai.
to be.
Bakimitai. That's the answer. Next.
Yeah.
Do you have Rican? Do you have any love for the Judgment song or Judgment
Oh,
Shinpan? I believe it's called in that game, or I think it's still
yeah.
called. I don't know.
Yeah, I do. I liked all the songs. It's just that Bakimitai is just
Yeah,
such a, oh my god.
je ne sais quoi.
I
If I wa- I don't know.
yeah, like
I
it's
like
in the words of
24
New
Hour
York.
Cinderella a little better than Bakumitai.
Oh wow.
24 Hour Cinderella is great too. Or Sunshine.
Times three Sunshine, I believe it's called, or X3
Yeah, times
Sunshine.
X3 Shine.
But Bakumitai is still the song of Yakuza.
It is
Yeah.
the song. It's bro, it in the words of New York, bro, it's yo, it's just that's just that shit, man. That's just that shit. So good. So good. Ah, yeah. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty tapped out on everything I gotta say. I mean, I could keep glazing. Maybe we could talk about what, I don't know, favorite chapters or most, or like the biggest plot twists. I don't know. Anything you guys want to go on. So I got questions for days.
Was trying to look at something on the Yakuza Games Reddit. Someone is like 100% done. Zero, what looks like to be zero. Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're saying like just a couple games left
Do
100%?
on Steam achievements. Yes.
In game 100% though is a different thing.
Yeah, you don't have to do it necessarily all the time, but I know someone did. I believe he goes by the name of John Hub on YouTube, and he did Year of Like a Dragon challenge where he had to start from January 1st of that year of 2024, I believe, and then he just went through all the Yakuza games 100%, whatever he could, even all the Heat actions if he would.
Crazy.
Did it actually take a whole year?
He was on Infinite Wealth, like back in December. So I don't know if he actually completed the challenge. Maybe he skipped Ishin, but I think he did it. Yeah, you can check his channel. So
That is insane. I just didn't. It really took a whole year.
yeah,
Like,
he wanted to dedicate himself to getting ready for Pirate Yakuza, I guess. Or was it announced by that time? I don't know. Or maybe he was just really anticipating it, wanting to continue his challenge, and I guess that motivated him further.
Okay.
did you guys expect to actually care about the story when you first played it, or were you just like kind of like, oh, this is a throwaway, or like when your first impressions before you really got immersed into it?
Not at all. I was, as I said when I first started, I just wanted to see girls in bunny suits.
Mhm.
But it just ended up being an awesome experience and ended up enjoying the whole series. So yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the legendary fighter Komaki Sotaro? I believe his name is the guy
What do
who
I think
teaches
about
you
him?
the skills, especially the tiger draw.
Oh, the biggest cheese move of all time, the tiger drop.
Yeah. For those who know, Kiryu will not sugarcoat it when he uses that move.
Nope, no, he won't.
Komaki is just an important part of the series. He's just always there.
Yeah.
Um, he didn't train Kiryu in the first one, right? It was Bacchus in Zero, right?
Yeah, Komaki trained Majima a little bit, I think, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
taught him the
trained
Thug
Majima.
style.
You're right.
And
But
then there's
in
the whole
future
dragon
in
and
future
tiger, I believe
games,
the what is it called? Like that shop or ramen shop. Then you have to find materials.
wow.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
did
that
anyone ever do a lot of the weapon upgrading stuff in the Chinese restaurant in Zero?
no,
I think I
no.
just did it to get all the materials. I think that's what I asked for.
Right, and sub stories and stuff. But I
Yeah.
mean, it seemed like a whole intricate process. You hire someone to go to Africa to search out some materials or something. It seemed really
Yeah,
complex, but not necessary.
no, not necessary at all. I do you guys like crafting? I'm not a fan of crafting.
No, not really.
Yeah, me
Not if
either.
it's like grindy and stuff. I don't really like crafting.
Me either. Me either. And that in
And
itself
it
sounds
didn't
like
really affect the game that much anyway, so you could have kind of just like not bothered with it.
I didn't even notice it at all. Honestly, didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Uh, what were other things that you guys kind of like just glossed over?
Hmm. I think I pretty
Uh,
much like each character had like the three fighting styles they could choose from. I think I pretty much just stuck with one for the whole game for each one, with the Beast for Kiryu. I think I just stuck with Slugger for Majima.
How did you use beast mode on Mr. Shakedown?
oh whoa,
I'm not
that's just
sure.
very hard because the dodge even is a lot slower.
I don't recall, but I mean, I pretty much focused on just Beast.
That's
But
interesting. Yeah, I never I I love Beast, but I would switch between Beast and the boxing, the kickboxing.
mm,
And when it came to Mr. Shakedown, because I used to I wanted to bully Mr. Shakedown just so I could see all the his dialogue.
mm.
Um, I strictly went just with the kickboxing shit that Bacchus was teaching me to fight him. I couldn't use anything else. That's why I'm like, how the fuck did you beat his ass using beast mode?
Yeah, maybe I didn't encounter him a lot or something.
You probably every time you
I
saw
don't
him, you
remember.
just turned the other way,
Oh,
like,
run
nope,
away!
nope,
I don't
nope,
need to
yep.
bother with you.
Yeah. That's fair.
Can't
I
wait to
avoided him as
see
Majima.
Riken's reaction to what Cabaret looks like in Guide.
Oh my god.
In
I think I have to
Gaiden.
do.
I think so. Like it's like a main quest, and then
Oh,
they'll just leave you
okay.
alone.
Uh, there you go. You got my reaction.
Well, it's a little. It's not like running the like in
Yeah, it's not
Zero, but
management. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
like
not.
the conversation in Kiwami 1, pretty much.
well, speaking of
Uh,
Kiwami One, I was gonna probably say it at some point, but Goro meat like inside the cabaret, crazy.
That was fun.
Goromi. Which one was that one?
Majima as female.
Bro, that shit was that was great. That was great.
Yeah,
That was hilarious. Anything that Majima had to do where he just implemented himself into like your side stories was so funny.
yeah. Especially like the whole. I don't know if it was like a movie, but it was like a set where it was like zombies and whatnot, and then he was there.
Yeah, he tricked Kiryu to thinking that people were turning into zombies and shit, and he
Oh
had his whole
yeah.
plan involved in it. That was so stupid. It was so good. He's clever. Or like him in a giant traffic cone. Where was your favorite Majima encounter?
Yeah, I think the traffic cone was the funniest for me.
The traffic
I
cone?
like the police officer. Majima. Yeah, I'll just stop you in the middle, like near Millennium Tower.
I liked it when he would just appear in the middle of a fight and then he would fuck up the guy that's fighting you and then you just had to fight him directly.
Bro, he's that
I
guy, kind of guy.
He's just that guy. He just like he just involved himself into you, man. He's your husband. He's your wife. He's Majima. Ah man. Yeah. Huh. It's such a good game. I'm looking at Zero right now and I'm damn near ready to play it as a new game plus.
I
Okay.
would like to get back to it again someday as well.
I technically have
Yeah.
to at this point.
Oh yeah, because you're putting all these like crazy ass obstacles on top of you just so you can get prepared.
Oh, also, like since I played Zero as my first game, and then going through all of the games, going back to Zero will kind of be like, oh, that's who this person is. Oh, that's why this person did that. It's like kind of a recap of going through the whole
I mean,
story.
technically,
That's
in a
very true.
Majima sub-story, there is a character that is very prominent in Kiwami 2, or that I believe Riken already
Well,
knows, but, uh,
Mm.
there was this one character that's, like, basically on the cover of the game that was in a Yakuza 0 sub-story of
right,
Majima.
right.
I don't
But then
remember, but I think I know what you're talking about.
it makes a lot more sense, I think, once you've. I mean, it's fine to play Zero as your first game. There's no problem with that. But going through the whole series, starting to picture together, oh, that's who that person is. That's why this person
Oh,
was
wait,
there.
are you talking about the sub story in Zero where he comes back in two?
You help
He's the
a school child.
yeah,
Yes.
and he happens to
A
be the
very
fucking
large school child.
yeah, and he's like the fucking the matriarch's son. Are you talking about
Right,
him?
right.
Yeah. Or how about one of the side stories in Zero where you help a kid and he turns out to be your right hand man in Kiwami?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he dies.
Shinji.
Shinji, yeah, Shinji. And then in Kiwami 2, they repeat the sub story of having someone pretend
Oh,
to
with
be
the
you.
copycats,
The
right? Right.
copycats, yeah. Oh, how do you guys feel about regurgitated sub stories?
I don't mind.
No?
You know what I
It,
mean?
I feel like it's fan service. Like, do you guys remember this? I think
Yeah.
it's cool. I don't have anything. I don't have no problem with that. I mean, we're in the same city for 7 games.
Very true. You never leave the city. You literally never leave the city. You until you go to a whole nother fucking side of the planet.
But
Hmm.
even then, you go back to the city.
Yeah, you do. You're right. That I knew about. That's very
But
true.
Gussin, would
I
you
didn't
ever
mind it.
watch the Yakuza Prime Video series? Only
If we
like
do this again and we could talk shit about it, I will.
I
okay.
did watch through it.
Oh, you watched all of it.
It
I
was,
only seen the first episode.
I saw the first episode and I messaged Shadow and I was like, I want to take the last hour of my life and try to like get it back.
Bro,
So bad.
was it that bad? It
Yes, it
it's
was
was.
just
that
the
bad.
whole. They try to
Fucking terrible.
implement some things, but it's like a different story. Like how is the
Yeah,
Dragon of Dojima
it did
already
not
somebody
need
before
to.
Kiryu?
Yeah, it did not need to be related to the Yakuza games. I think.
The
I would
fact
say I
that
would give
they
it a
didn't even
4
play
out
the
of
series
10.
is even worse.
That pissed me. That got me tight. That got me tight. That's like the Halo TV series, bro. That got me so tight. Like even knowing it exists. Ugh. Terrible. So you watched the whole thing.
I did.
Wow.
How?
It was kind of like on the side, on the
So you didn't
background.
watch it.
Oh
It
well, I
was
mean,
just
it was there. It was going on. I would glance over every now and then.
Okay.
So I didn't intently watch through it, but I did sort of watch through it. But I would give it a 4 out of 10. It wasn't like completely horrible. It was kind of bad though.
mm. I'm down to watch it again if I could talk shit about it. You know, I'm looking at the replays of Majima's character, and he really does flip into a complete 180. He is so reserved and so opposite of the Majima that we know now.
Mhm.
It's really crazy to see him like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is Majima turns like that too in Like a Dragon kind of when Kiryu tries to round up everyone and he's all like depressed and in a shack or some shit because the whole like clan thing is over or whatever. I obviously I don't know too much, but isn't that kind of what happens later in his life?
Um, yeah, that scene happens. Majima doesn't have a really big role in Infinite Wealth, actually.
Hmm. That's why we're getting a whole character dedicated to
I think
Majima.
so, yeah. I think that's why.
We've been asking for it. We need it.
There was not enough Majima in Infinite Wealth. Alright, we'll give you a whole game with him.
Yeah, it's very true. I'm excited. Where do you think his story is gonna go? Do you have any predictions or ideas?
I have no idea. Well, it's like Majima's suffering from amnesia, so whatever happens doesn't matter. I think.
I
Yeah.
guess so.
And one day ago, somebody saying, Yakuza Zero look at Majima saying, he's sitting down on his boyfriend, holding a heart sort of bottle, and then he's saying, Kiryu-chan, be my Valentine.
Is
Yeah, I
that fan
remember that.
art?
Kiryu, no, Majima, he's saying, Kiryu-chan, be my Valentine.
Oh my god.
Somebody just made a picture.
I like how Majima only will help Kiryu if you fight his ass. That's it. Just fight him.
What do you guys think of the whole of how they made Purgatory over in West Park?
Like the first reveal of Purgatory.
Yeah,
I was so not ready for that. I was so not ready for that. That biggest pull on the biggest like rug sweep I think ever.
Yeah.
So good, so clever. Hmm. Oh no, I'm seeing Makoto for the first
Yeah.
time. I'm getting all the feelings now.
Fateful scene.
Yeah. Are you watching it too?
I'm seeing it on our screen.
Nice.
Bro, I was now I'm thinking back if I should ever finish that playthrough of Yakuza 1 on PS2. I just
How
felt
far
like
did
the
you get
funny
in
dub
that?
moments.
When I first heard the dialogue on the original Yakuza's, the English version, man,
Mm.
I had no words to say. It sounded like Yakuza was trying to mix itself with Fight Club. If you know if you ever seen Fight Club.
Well, this was what the mid 2000s. Voice acting was not as developed as it is today. So
Right. And they were trying to appeal to an American audience that had
yeah,
no idea how to do it. They thought that we all just like cuss at each other, which we kind of do, but you know, they did it so differently. Do you think that Majima or Kiryu could be in a different video game, like a whole different video game franchise, and it would work? Like, for example, like Sleeping Dogs.
hmm.
Okay. I
Not
mean,
as
Tekken
like a
8.
main character or anything. I could easily see cameos.
Right,
I say
I can
put
see
them in a
cameos as
fighting
well.
game.
Like they're just sitting in a restaurant eating noodles or something. I don't know.
But
But
you said put him in a fighting game.
Yes.
the
Oh
creator
yeah.
of Yakuza does not want to have Kiryu or Majima in any other game because they're not supposed to hit women or something like that. Hurt women.
Yes.
Majima slaps the shit out of Makoto. What are you saying?
Well, I mean that's like once.
That was just he was young.
But
He was young.
from the subreddit, what I understand is they don't want either of those two characters to be hitting women. But that doesn't, so they could put in like whoever else from the series. I don't know who would work.
Kuze
Maybe Kuze would work, yeah.
or Nishiki because
Nishiki
Nishiki
would
beat the
work actually
shit. Yeah,
too.
Nishiki beat the shit out of the owner of Serena, and then
Reina.
Reina?
fucking yeah, Reina and fucking try to beat the shit out of the other girl, and then he went crazy. Yeah, Nishiki would work perfectly.
Yeah, but I
Or
don't.
the
It would be hard
or
to see Kiryu
that's very
or
true. You're right.
Majima. Though there was a Kiryu robot in Astrobot, I believe. It's
Yes.
not
Yes.
really Kiryu.
Mm.
No, it's a robot cosplaying as
Yeah,
Kiryu.
yeah, yeah.
That's right. That's right. Man, how purple Johnny Cash would work. He kills one. He kills a woman.
Oh, right. It's hard. I don't think since that's like a real actor, I don't think it's easy to like make him in other games,
Very true.
contractual things. Like if you're familiar with the Judgment games, Judgment's actor, they're having trouble making a third Judgment game because his agency is like demanding, has lots of these ridiculous demands. So that's why Judgment 3
Oh,
has not happened yet. There's a lot of contract issues going on there. So it's hard to
ah,
get likeness characters in other games. But
okay.
original characters like Nishikiyama would be easier.
Who um who was the hardest boss?
In Zero,
Yeah, Zero, Kiwami, and I guess two because I haven't played. You know what? Any of them. Who was the hardest boss?
Aside from
who would
Amon.
I have trouble with? besides Amon.
Besides Amon, yeah.
So I had to at the end of Kiwami 2, the very last quick time, if you fail that, you have to start all over from the bottom of the tower.
Oh, I
I
never
found
forgot
out
about
the
that.
hard
Really?
way.
That's tough.
Really?
I found
Oh
out.
no!
It's like, whoops, I missed that. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a
Oh
minute.
shit!
Oh man, I
Oh,
gotta go through all of this again.
that's fucking terrible.
Yeah, that hurt. That was on stream too. Like, oh man.
Oh,
Even though it's a character, I did quit Yakuza 3 because of one boss, and it is a boss that was in like a Kiwami 1, but I'm able to say who
Oh.
it is?
yeah, you can say whatever. I don't care
Oh,
about
okay, my
spoilers.
bad. I thought you said so that I
You had a
couldn't
whole
hear.
pause moment.
Oh yeah, my bad. So it is. I believe his name is Lao Kalong. He's basically the owner or member of the Snake Flower Triad, or
Oh
leader
my
of.
god, the fucking the foreigner, the Chinese, the triad boss, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a pain in the ass.
all these different weapons.
I I think my worst one was the ending of Kiwami 1. Not with Nishiki, the one before Nishiki, where you have to fight like these really
Oh,
unnecessarily atrociously fast like ninja marines with the corrupt cop or some shit that was working with the
Oh.
yakuza or some whatever. The lobbyist,
Jingu?
I think he was a lobbyist. Tengu, right?
No, Jingu are
Jingu.
from the Kiwami one at the end before Nishiki.
Before Nishiki, he was such a pain in the ass with those two people. Oh my god! Especially like the fight before him, where they're just shooting you constantly, and
Okay.
every time you get
These are
shot,
ones
you
that
always
like
fall
jump out
down.
of the helicopter. Is that the one?
Yes,
Okay, I
yes.
remember that. Yeah, that was annoying.
Oh, I hated that. I think that's my worst one. And then
Bro, if you think that's
the
bad, I don't know if
oh
you know
god.
Yakuza 4, but there's something similar or even
Oh
worse than that one.
yeah.
Oh man, are
If
you
you ever
telling me I
get
should
to
skip
that,
it?
you'll know.
You tell me I should skip that game? Sounds like you're telling me I should skip the game.
No, I mean you should play it. There's lots of playable characters now.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right, all right. And then I guess the other dragon in Kiwami 2, I forgot his name with the blonde hair. Gyu or
Ryuji.
Agoro Ryuji, yeah. But I think the only reason why I sucked with him was just because I wasn't used to the new fighting style. So I don't know if it's because he's hard or if I'm just soft. I don't know. I'm cool with just saying I suck. Like I got no problem with that.
But telling me is to get better at the game.
Yeah, just get better. Thanks.
Yeah,
This was fun. This was fun.
yes.
Do you guys
Well,
want to wrap it up?
I mean,
Yes.
okay.
Sure.
Bet.
Was
Bet.
it what you had hoped it would be, or even better? Rika?
What? Say that again.
Was it what you hoped it would be, or even better?
What? Zero or this stream?
No, this discussion.
Oh, this is way better.
Yeah.
Way better. It's always good to have more people involved. Like I thought it would be you and me, and then when we got introduced to your friend, I was like, oh yes, fuck yes, please. This is gonna be so fire. We get to all fangirl. Yo,
Well,
what's
it's great to
yo?
have you, Gutsen, especially on a topic that you know well about.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you
Thank
for the
you for
follow
having
too, by
me.
the way. Here, I'll give you one
yes.
You're
back.
welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, of course, of course. I appreciate it. This was fun. This was fun. Thank you. Thank you. If you guys should we do this again? I mean, we could figure this out later, whatever. You know.
Yeah. I mean, the plan was if we ever want to, or I think it was like to talk about some sort of anime that we watched or something like that. I don't know.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yes, is there an yeah, we could figure that out off stream. We could all find a way to talk on Discord or something like that, and we could figure out whatever anime
Yeah.
preference or whatever. If it's doesn't matter. And then I mean we could try to find something that we have seen already, and then we just take it from there.
Hmm.
But yeah. All right, that's it. Y'all wanna just outro yourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I mean, Gutsen is not streaming, but if you like to do an outro.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
just
right.
thanks for having me, guys. I mean, I love Yakuza. Yakuza is great. What else can I say?
Check
Gutsen the
out
Beautiful.
GutsenTheBeautiful on his channel if you guys want to see some more Yakuza content. So
Civilization right now, but we will be focusing on Pirate Yakuza when that does come out.
on a release date,
Yes, hopefully, if things work.
have you decided which platform yet?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna play at PS5 because my desktop has not been in the
Yeah.
best shape.
Desktop's been disrespecting you.
Yeah.
PC Master Race. That's all I gotta say. All right, I'll go off next. Yo, much love. Thank you so much. I'll be on when I be on. My schedule's all over the place, but I'm trying to finish Kiwami 2, and then I'm just bouncing between variety games. So we got Kiwami, we got Halo, maybe some COD. I'll have Marvel Rivals loaded up, Ninja Gaiden. I got a list of shit. There really is no rhyme or reason to what I play. I just play stuff and try to have a good time. So if you like to see savageness, fun, funny stuff, loudness, all that type of stuff, a lot of expression, a Puerto Rican Majima, if you will, please pull up.
Hmm.
And then of course, Shadow, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Go ahead,
Thank
let them
you.
know. Let them know who you are. Let them know who you are.
All right, so you guys, well, recently we've been playing Ghostwire Tokyo. I feel like that's gonna stand until Power Yakuza comes out. Maybe I might do some weekend webtoon streaming, just reading, if anything. So, yeah. Thanks to everybody. Like how I usually do my outro. Thanks to everybody who joined today, regardless if you chatted or you lurked to support us. Greatly appreciate it. So, yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Everyone lurked, everyone watching. Appreciate you. Hope to see you guys soon or later.
All right. Have a good night.
Yes.
Yes. Good night, everybody. Right, and all right, I cut off my stream.
I was just gonna raid out somebody.
Oh, well, you had all the people, man. I'm not. You had like 8 people. I was going
Oh,
from 3 and 4, and then it went back to 1. But nah, this was just gonna. This was my stream. Once we're done, I needed to edit. I have to edit my next Patreon vlog.
okay.
All right. Well, thanks again, guys. See you all around.
Yes, I hope to see you soon. I can't wait to watch you play.
All right. Later.
Yes.
Later, bro. Later.
Later, guys. Yeah. You're welcome. So we can decide what we would like to do for next time.
Of course, and I hope to whatever we believe in that it won't be as chaotic as it was this time with me having to reschedule. But this kind of worked out for the better because we got your friend Gutson to pull up, so
Yeah.
it's kind of was actually a good thing.
Yes.
Bet. All right, fam. I'm gonna log off and just yeah go back to work. So much love, bro, and you take care. I will see you soon.
All right. Thanks for being on here, and I hope to see you next time. Or maybe
All
when
right,
you
man.
stream, or we'll do another collab some
Some
other time.
eventually, well, you'll see me eventually. I'm literally gonna be what you say. I'm appearing from the shadows. Like that's just me at this point. I'm just gonna pull up and say, "What's good? It's Reek, and nice to see you." And then you're gonna ask me, "What am I doing?" And then I'll be gone because I went back into the shadows.
Yeah.
But cool, man. All right, yo. Uh, Shadows chat. Good night. Shadow. Have a good night.
All right. Thanks.
Of course, of course.
All right, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this week's well, I don't know if we're going to be doing this next week, but maybe some other time for another discussion. Thanks, as I said, thanks to everybody who joined today, regardless if you chatted or you lurked. Support is greatly appreciated. We'll be seeing who we're gonna rate tonight. All right, so we are going to be rating our boy G Ninja 2006, who is currently playing some Hollow Knight. So if you guys are interested in that content, make sure to follow him for that. Feel free to show some love in the chat, and I guess that's it for me. Thank you, everybody.